What's going on, everybody? This is your WOF Outlook and Discussion for Southeast Louisiana. Today is January 2nd, 2023. Okay, everyone, I want to quickly touch on the severe risk for the Arklatex region into the mid Mississippi Valley before I segue into our region for tomorrow. And as you can see, the Storm Prediction Center philosophy has not changed for today's severe weather potential across the Arklatex and mid Mississippi Valley. I want to quickly show you the radar. As you can see, the cold front is still far out into Mexico, into New Mexico, parts of West Texas. And as you can see, as I put the radar into motion, give it a minute. Takes time to load. Taking longer than I expected. All right, let's do this. There it goes. All right, as you can see, we have the storms. Some showers and storms are already, you can see the low level flow coming up out of the Gulf across East Texas. And as you can see, thunderstorms are already starting to pop. I'm sure none of these are severe yet, but as the afternoon and evening and overnight hours go along, the severe potential will increase significantly for the Arklatex region and then extending up into the mid Mississippi Valley later on into the overnight hours and early Tuesday morning. As we go to the RGEM model, courtesy of tropicaltidbits.com, valid for 6 p.m. today, you can see that by this evening, the ongoing cells will be developing in East Texas, West Louisiana, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Missouri, Kansas, even as far north as possibly southern Iowa. As we move into time around 10, 11, 12, you can see the thunderstorms are still going on across North Louisiana, southern Arkansas, into Illinois. As we continue to move further early into the morning hours of Tuesday, you can see in the mid Mississippi Valley from Memphis, northwest Mississippi, north central Louisiana, even extending down into southeast Texas, these storms will be on the move. Now, that's the quick outlook for the Arklatex in mid Mississippi Valley region. If you live in this area of the country, please stay up to date with your local weather offices for more information about the timing and strength of these storms. Now I'm going to segue into our area as the Storm Prediction Center's philosophy has changed, and they are now indicating an enhanced risk of severe weather for parts of southeast Louisiana, southern Mississippi, and south central Alabama, with a marginal to slight risk over the remainder of the mid south. As the discussion states, severe thunderstorms are possible from the mid south to the central Gulf Coast on Tuesday. Damaging gusts and a few tornadoes will be possible. The greatest severe thunderstorm risk is expected from southeast Louisiana into southern Mississippi and south central Alabama, where strong gusts and a couple of strong tornadoes are possible. So, yes, everyone, all hazards will be in play tomorrow for our area, but primarily strong gusty winds and perhaps a strong tornado or two. As we go, I'm gonna move on to the European model, courtesy of tropicaltidbits.com. Let's take a look at the low level winds valid for 6 a.m. Tuesday morning. As you can see, the strongest of the support for this system is still far to our north, but as I was showing you all yesterday, the European still leaves a nice piece of energy. As let's move this along, you can see the European still leaves a nice piece of energy hanging out along in South Louisiana and along the central Gulf Coast, and that doesn't move out until the afternoon, to the late afternoon, evening hours, which is why I believe the Storm Prediction Center has went ahead and decided to upgrade the risk to a level 3 enhanced risk. As we look at the RGEM model to see what time the storms will be entering our area on Tuesday, this is roughly about 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. As you can see, we already have showers that's going to already be developing out ahead of the main line that's still going to be across parts of west central Tennessee, northern Mississippi, Louisiana, and down into southeast Texas. As we move on to about the noon hour, as you can see, the North Shore thunderstorms, some potentially severe, could already be starting to pop up on the North Shore with the greatest instability, as you can see, across central Mississippi, northern Alabama, Tennessee. But there's still that instability that extends all the way down into the Gulf of Mexico. As we move further along into time, as this line of storm starts to come through our area, late Tuesday afternoon and evening hours, as you can see, the strongest of the support is over Mississippi, Alabama, even parts of Georgia, the Atlanta area could see some severe thunderstorms. But for our area, this line will probably primarily mainly gusty winds and perhaps a tornado or two will not be out of the question. But I believe the greatest tornado threat is going to be on the North Shore and into southern Mississippi and Alabama. And as we get all this out of here for Wednesday morning, gonna still have some showers, maybe a rumble of thunder left over, but for the most part, by the time daybreak comes, all of this should be moving up on out of here. Okay, you guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Just want to let you know that the Storm Prediction Center has issued now an enhanced risk of severe weather for southeast Louisiana, southern Mississippi, and southern Alabama, which does include areas like Baton Rouge, Ocean Springs, Mississippi, Mobile, Alabama, very close into the enhanced area. And as you can see, the tornado threat there in this hatch area, there is a 10% or greater probability of an EF2 to EF5 tornado within 25 miles of within any given point of this hatch area. So, yes, us here in New Orleans, we are very close to that hatch area, southern Mississippi, Ocean Springs, Mobile, Alabama. Please be on the lookout because the threat is going to be there for a strong tornado or two. Thank you all for tuning in with me, you guys. I will be back. I will catch you all in the next one on an update. See you guys then. Later.